I've noticed something lately. There seems to be a pattern in the celebrity suicides lately, and that is hanging. Normally, people with depression who are suicidal have used pills, slitting their wrists, shooting themselves, driving, suicide by driving, driving into trees, driving off cliffs, having other accidents, even suicide by police, where someone will create a crime knowing that the police will come after them. What makes me wonder, what has it, why has it made hanging the new, so-called new way of suicide? Is it the total permanence? Because many people can be found uh, from pills and be revived. Is even slitting their wrists, which has been kind of the female form of suicide. Is it what? Is it how? And is it where? It seems that since Robin Williams was so publicized, and he had tried cutting himself apparently, and then that was taken, care of, and then he hung himself. These other two celebrities who I've never heard of in my life have made the news because they did it like a day apart. But what bothers me is that there are people who idolize these celebrities. We have become so enamored with celebrities that there's a copycat factor. And I'm deeply concerned about other people who suffer horrific depression, uncontrollable depression which lies, your brain lies to you. I mean, many of us have experienced depression. I have. I have post-traumatic stress disorder on top of it. So my brain lies to me a lot. And I have been medicated. I have had numerous horrible side effects from the medication. So, in fact, the medication made me worse. Um, After my horrific fire and damage, they had me on 32 pills a day, and I attempted suicide, they tell me, because I took double doses. Um, there's this, not a whole lot of evidence that that was my exact idea. Um, I actually got told by a therapist, if you had that many drugs in your body, how would you know what you're doing? And so I have admitted that I've attempted suicide not once, but twice, actually. And then when I finally fired the doctors and got off of all the medications, I was so appalled to see what my brain was telling me, but the chemicals are telling me. So I'm wondering if some of these celebrity suicides are as a result of, maybe they are on medications, maybe they're self-medicating. My sister attempted suicide. My brother attempted suicide, and they were self-medicating with alcohol and drugs. I've heard of many other people doing that. Is it a shame for them? Was it too much for them to go for help because of their celebrity? Does the celebrity make it harder for a celebrity to get help? Now, if that's the case, that's really sad, because they actually would have the finances that many people today who are not in that celebrity status can't afford to do. I, I wish there was a real answer to suicide. Uh, the therapist I had seen when my post traumatic stress was diagnosed said that she had a professor who said people who are suicidal don't want to kill their body, they just want to kill the pain, but the body goes along because how they kill the pain also kills the body. And I think that's so true on um, all levels in regards to suicide. And people who try to do suicide, and I'm going to tell you from my own experience, don't really think we're hurting anybody. We think we're saving them from watching us deteriorate. We're saving family and friends from dealing with us being in bad health and in dire needs and having numerous medical interventions that screw us up even more on many, many levels. Um, I never believed that it was going to hurt anybody, not for long term, because I had lost so many family members already. My father had been killed when I was 13. My little brother had been killed when he wasn't even 17 yet. So I just viewed it as another death in the family. I never viewed it as somebody um, would feel they're responsible or anything. And because I didn't have my biological family was not supportive of me. After I was damaged in a fire, I've struggled to breathe every day of my life. I've struggled with so many things. But my heart family have been the most incredible people in the world. And when I realized that it would hurt them, I realized that I would deal with the daily pain. I would struggle with trying to breathe. I would do whatever I could do to combat the depression and the anxiety and panic from the post traumatic stress because I would never want to hurt them. I have friends I've had since high school who have been my support, who helped me after the fire, who have never abandoned me, which I just can't even imagine a life without them. And their children have been my nieces and nephews who I love with my whole heart. I mean, I can't even imagine having not knowing any of them and now they're having children. And all of that is a result of me still being here and having the gift of getting to know them and watching them grow and seeing them through their challenges and depressions and anxieties and everything. And the one thing I can encourage them with is it can get better. It might not be as good as the fantasy world of television and the internet promises you. Life is challenging. I don't care if you're poor, if you're rich, if you're young, if you're old, if you're able bodied or you're disabled, or if you have mental health issues or physical issues, or if you're just any kind of issue whatsoever. Life is challenging. Nobody gets out of it alive. And that's one of the things you can be guaranteed, but it's when you get out. And some of us have tried to make that our own choice, and some have succeeded. I am very blessed that I didn't, because I have a man that to me is he's my gift. And my husband Al is the one thing in my life that I couldn't give up for anything in the world. And yet, even he struggles with depression and anxiety. And we have battled his mental health issues and my mental health issues as a couple. And it has taken away that loneliness and that sorrowfulness. Does it make us um, perfect? No, 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 no. But it does make us really grateful for those that are in our life. And we have some of the best people of all the world in our lives. We have heart, family, and friends that are we would give our lives for, and not in a suicide manner, but just in whatever manner we can help. I hope and pray or believe that anybody who is suicidal believes there really is somebody. They're not totally alone, because depression lies. It's such a sucky lie. It's such a liar. It tells you the most horrible things in the world. And your brain just lies to you so much that you really need to have somebody who is in your pocket, or in your or alongside of you, who says to you, well, maybe in a day or so it won't be quite so bad. Can you hang in there for one more day? Or maybe we'll find a solution, or even a temporary patch. Because even a temporary patch can help. So I don't know these celebrities who died. I have no idea what kind of care they got or what they did. My only hope is that young people who will idolize these, or even middle aged people who do it, won't feel that this is the right out. I don't want them to think that, well, if they did it, we could do it. Um, I'm afraid that the society has become so celebrity dependent that we believe and idolize anybody who's a celebrity. Look who we have for president of the United States now. I mean, this is telling, and the people that voted for him idolized another celebrity. So this is the thing with all this celebrity news and internet news. It's not really the truth on many levels. The truth is kind of lost in the immediacy of the news. I hope that everybody has a good day. I have a great day. We had great news yesterday from my husband. I am so blessed. We are going to get through some of these crises that we're having, and we will just do better. I hope everybody has a day that they're glad to be in. And today is June 9th, and I can't even believe we've gotten this far into the year already. And I just, my hope is have a good day, have a great week, have a great month, have a great year, and have a great life. Bye.